Welcome to Dr. JALIL photography channel. This is the second episode of making process of micro radiant diffuser for mobile macro photography. In my last video, I have shown how to make the rig system for mobile macro photography. I'll give the link of my last two videos below. And today I'll be showing the second part, which is the diffuser part and the reflector part, how to make this radiant diffuser and the reflector for mobile macro photography rig. Let me show you what you need for this micro radiant diffuser for mobile macro photography. The basic two component is, one is a diffuser material, white plastic sheet, and one plastic black color sheet for reflector part. So these are the two main ingredients for this radiant diffuser, and also some Velcro. A little bit of Velcro, about an inch or so. Let me start with the diffuser part first. So this is the white plastic sheet. It's available in all stationery stores all over the world. These are very cheap, easily available everywhere. Before I cut this piece, I will have to make a paper template to make sure the size is all right. Let me start with the paper template. I'll cut a round piece of plastic sheet with a diameter of 6.5 inch. So let me make a circle on radius of 3.25 inch, so that I can get 6.5 inch radius of plastic sheet. I'm going to make a circle of 6.5 inch diameter. So this is the marking I've done. Also, alternatively, you can use a plastic saucer like this, which has got also a 6.5 inch, nearly 6.5 inch radius. So you can also put the saucer plate over here, make a marking. Let me show you with the saucer plate, 6.5 inch dia saucer plate. I'll make a marking over here. So this is a perfect circle, 6.5 inch dia. So what I'll do, I'll have to make a eclipse circle inside this circle. So I've made a paper ring like this, so that I can make a perfect circle inside here. Let me do a marking. I've made an eclipse inside this big circle at the bottom. So I'll show you the purpose of this eclipse in a minute. I've made a paper template like this from the measurement of this 6.5 inch dia circle. I'll put this paper template on my white plastic sheet to make a final cut. Marking on this white plastic sheet is done according to this paper template. Let me cut it. Let me cut it this plastic sheet. Now I'll take a small fine scissor to make fine cuts. So this is my diffuser part of this mini radiant diffuser for mobile macro. Let me clean the table. I am going to fold these spikes along the line of the eclipse. The purpose of eclipse I'll explain now, right now. The lens is circular. If the circle is circular, so it will be remaining standing like straight. But since I have made it eclipse, when I turn it around, this lens, this will be a conical shape diffuser. Let me put the Velcro on this here. Now I am going to put a small piece of Velcro on this white plastic diffuser. Let me show you. I cut this plastic diffuser sheet according to this template I have shown before, and I did put two Velcro on the two sides, and let me show you how do I fix on this mobile macro lens. This is very simple. You have to wrap this on the lens and pull this Velcro around it. So this is a semicircular radiant diffuser which will diffuse the light on both sides as well as downwards with the help of reflector. This design is little bit flexible. Since this is with the Velcro, it will fit a slight different size of this macro lens. If it is too small, it may be difficult, but with a little variation of the lens size, no problem with this design. So that's how I have made this radiant diffuser, the white diffuser part. Now I'll show you the reflector part. Let me keep it aside over here. This is the template for reflector part, like this. I have shown all the measurements over here. If you want to have one of these copies of these dimensions, please knock in my comment box. I'll be uploading all the dimensions on my Google Drive. So you can download the dimensions from the Google Drive on macro radiant diffuser for mobile macro photography. So this is the plastic sheet. I will have to put this template on the plastic sheet, cut a piece like this from this one, and put some aluminum foil tape. See, this is the aluminum foil tape on one side, so that it reflects all the light downwards, and there should be two holes on top of this reflector. I will show you how to fix this. So this is very easy, very simple to make. So this is the reflector part I have already made to save the time of the video, and this is the diffuser part. Let me show you assembling the whole system in my macro rig. This is the mobile macro photography rig that I have shown in my last video. I'll give the link below so that you can watch those videos as well. So I am going to fit this diffuser on my mobile. So this is the mobile I am going to fix. So my mobile is on the rig. You have to wrap this diffuser along the neck of macro lens, around the neck of macro lens. Then you pull this Velcro around it so that it is nice and tight. So it is done. So this is radiant diffuser on the mobile macro lens. So you can move it around, it will not fall off. is very strong and tight with the Velcro. So this is on. Now I am going to put this lens on my camera lens. See? Now I have to make an alignment with the lens. Tighten up. So my lens is, my mobile macro lens is in alignment with the camera lens. So this is done. So this is macro rig, the macro lens. Now I'll put the reflector part. This is the reflector part. I'm going to push it, very simple, over here. And wrap it around like this. So now I'll have to put two Velcro on the white diffuser part so that it doesn't fall off, it remains strong, fixing with over here. Let me fix the Velcro on this diffuser part. So this is the reflector part for this radiant diffuser. So I'll show you. This is the reflector part. I am going to put these two holes on these two nuts. Just slide it over here and fix it with two Velcros on two sides of the radiant diffuser. It's done. Start the light on. The battery of the light is almost at the end, so there is not enough light. So this is the final product. The radiant diffuser, the reflector, the light, the rig. If you want to make this kind of mobile macro rig for mobile macro photography with the radiant diffuser, please follow my instructions in this video and make it yourself. If you like my techniques, please give me a thumbs up. If you are new in my channel, please subscribe for my upcoming projects. Press the bell icon for my next video. Thank you for watching until the end. Bye bye.